Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, the Crystal Tower series, specifically doing the first Alliance raid in A Realm Reborn, and then when I'm done with this series I will then be doing the Binding Calls of Bahamut, and then finally I can jump into Heavensward, which is very, very exciting. Once again, just in case this is your first video that you're watching on me playing Final Fantasy XIV, I have played a ton of this game. The problem is that I, like a dumbass, kind of just played this game as a switch my brain off, zone out and play it kind of thing, while I've got like YouTube content or live streams on in the background. So I had the volume turned down, I skipped every single cutscene, I didn't experience anything. I don't know anything about this game's story, even though I literally have level 100 characters that have finished Dawn Trail. I know nothing, I don't really understand any of it. So it's been really, really interesting to play through this using New Game Plus, in order to actually experience the story. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll do that for YouTube. It could be a fun time, a fun experience. So this is this should be the second of the Alliance raids, and then I've got one more video after this to do the last one. But let's get back to the Bang Bros. Syrcus Tower, I think that's how you pronounce it. Syrcus? Syrcus. I'm going to the circus. In fact, I am the circus. Anyway, oh, we were also introduced to this guy, Graha, in the last episode. I recognise him, just don't really know anything about him. Ah, 'tis you, me friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress in the Crystal Tower. Nod. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say that there's nothing worthwhile to report. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back next episode and see if we can actually do Syrcus Tower. The suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it. You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us in the labyrinth initially. Sorry, I just finished eating and my nose is a bit, like, runny or whatever, so I feel like I'm a little bit bunged up today, so I apologise if my voice sounds a little bit weird, or for the clearing of my throats that I keep having to do at the moment. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire of Syrcus Tower, the Allagans called it at least, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, I'm a big fan of Frank, he's my best friend. We are at a loss. It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. So the situation stands, my friend. Till we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talent shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have a mind set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance. Who is this? And you are? Yeah, I totally know you. What, who the heck is this? I like the green on their outfits. Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. She has red eyes, so she seems evil. Unai? Uni? Oni? No! Not Squid Game! Don't take me back! No! I don't want to remember. The pain! I am Uni, and my companion is called Dogger. I'm a right dogger, I am. We are scholars of the Allagan civilization, sent by the students of Baldesion to assist in your endeavour. It's always the students of Baldesion. They seem important in this game. Une and Dogger, rather it could be Doja, but I'm going to say Dogger now, because like, I've been saying it the whole time. Unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. Taz from AEW, is that you? But I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isle of Val, I should think that there are rather more pressing concerns. We can only assure that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help, and totally not be evil. This hand smells weird! What is it, Graha? What is it, Graha? I keep changing his accent every 5 seconds. My hand smells like blueberries. It's rather nice. Smell it. Ugh, it's nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. He's onto us! Shit! Well, well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. Huh? I'm not evil, how dare you? The same? You have the Allegan eye as well. Oh, I thought he just had monochromia. This sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the Allegans, yet I inherited it from my father, as he did from his, as he did from his, as he did from his, and then he inherited it from his mother, strangely enough. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I've been looking for something going down, never, nothing. I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. I'm manifesting! If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My dearest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Allag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny, and our destiny too. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. So I wonder why Graha only has one of the red eyes, but they have both. Weird. Seems to me we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you, giant man with strange facial hair? That is your wish, then so be it. I'm here too. Hi, my name's Katone. I'm the one with the red outfit. Yeah, I know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldesian when I am able. I trust there will be no objections. Nod. Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Dogger adversary. Oh my God, I can't read today. Advisory members of Noah and Noah's Ark. Without further ado, let us have them examine the Syrcus Tower entrance. I promise you'll not have cause to regret your decision. They're totally gonna regret it. Katone, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels with Luke Skywalker. The two of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, Prey reports to the Waking Sand, to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. Nod. I shall join you, Katone, with Une and Dogger's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion. I'm hopeful that we will finally see progress. Quest accepted. Shrug. Did I accept a quest? I don't know. Okay, I need to go back. Oh my God, my throat will not clear right now. It is so annoying. Play that farming music. That Harvest Moon sounding music. I need to get back though on one of my one of my other characters. Sorry, I just wanna Sorry, burped a little bit there, my bad. Got hiccups now, that's good. Oh, so good. Oh, I love that music. It seriously does sound like something from, like, Harvest. What the fuck was that? Like something from Harvest Moon, though. That's not a bad thing, by the way. Oh my God, I cannot clear my throat at all. Shout out to Iron Brew. One of my favourite drinks of all time. Literally one of the only drinks, well, soft drinks that isn't an energy drink, over here that does the large cans, which I really, really like. They tend to be cheaper than smaller cans of, like, Coca-Cola or Pepsi or, like, Dr. Pepper or whatever. If they did big cans of Dr. Pepper like that, I would be in heaven. Honestly. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Let me know what your favourite drink is in the comments, because I'm really curious. If you do say your drink, though, please let me know, possibly, and say, like, you asked what our favourite drink is. Mine is this, you know, because otherwise I'm going to be like, why someone randomly said they like Fanta in my comments section? Huh? And I'm just going to be like, yeah, okay. I'm going to completely forget, because I am the most forgetful person on the planet. Well, if it isn't Katone, eager to enter Syrcus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, place is locked up tight as a clam. As tight as Ocean's asshole. What? I didn't say that. New Biggs from the studio. New Biggs. I read his name by accident. New bigs from the students, you say? My name is Friends. Excellent. Been slow going, or rather no going for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Cutscene time. I'm a bit nervous. I had hot wings with my food today, and my stomach is very mad about it right now. So I'm like, oh no, did I make a mistake? Hi Sid, you sexy motherfucker. I haven't played many of the Final Fantasy games, but I feel like Sid is the hottest in this game. Huh? What? Who said that? That wasn't me. I'm not horny on Min. I'm not a simp. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple of new ones besides. Who the fuck are those people in green? They're totally not evil, I swear. Allow me to introduce Une and Dogger. They are scholars of ancient Alax sent here by our friends of Baldesian to aid in the investigation. We are not evil, I swear. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance. Nod. If your attire is all to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you about my life story. I was born in a small village in the year of 1705. Beyond rises Syrcus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, but I prefer going in the back door. Anyway, enough lewd jokes. The imposing gate you see here, the problem is, we can't get it open. It's sealed by some sort of mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with my fucking lovely, lovely, sexy friend, and we just made love all night. It was great. We really went at it. But enough about me. We went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon, nothing so much as to put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 Sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. When I said fiendishly, my lip vibrated and it tickled. I hate when that happens. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman respectant. They must make love. I volunteer! Katone is just like looking, just like staring at Sid with a big smile. Because Katone is me. I mean, what? Elegant royalty by my judgment. And by my lost judgment, which is a great game. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say. Nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose, or a purpose for that matter. Like as not, it is purely decorative. Oh, is that the man and the woman? They're like 2 of Alag, so they can open the door. The outfits are kind of cool. You can get those outfits. I don't know if you can dye them the same way though, but I'm not sure. Huh? If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Open sesame! Open Sesame Street! They're attuning with the door like a crystal. They can teleport to the door now. This is some, like, Legend of Zelda shit right here. But it's cool. Huh? I don't think any of us expected that to happen. I mean, I did. Felt kind of obvious when they stepped towards the door. Seven hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Your worst nightmare. I am your father, Sid, and I am somehow your sister. What? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Oh, never mind. Is this Nero again? Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see. Yep. Look at the ominous vibes. I think he showed himself at the end of the last episode that I did. He totally doesn't look like an evil David Bowie at all. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Fuck! It's my ex-boyfriend! I mean, what? Nero, you're still alive? Yes, and here is my friends, Dante and Virgil. Because Nero... Anyway. Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured that I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes, defunct. My association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald, you see. And so I've been roaming the land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible? Yes, I mean, no. Can you have his hairstyle in the game? I feel like you can't. Possibly the same with Sid. That's weird. I'm actually really shocked they've never released those hairstyles. That's weird. Unless you can, but maybe you can only have them on, like, a certain race, maybe. Because I know there are some race-exclusive hairstyles. Which is annoying, because there's some really nice hairstyles on some of the races I would love to use on some of my other characters that aren't that race. Such as the, what they call now, the female Hrothgar has some pretty cool hairstyles I would love to use on other classes. Other races, sorry. If you aren't suspicious of my intent, it is only my just desserts. Speaking of desserts, who wants cheesecake? But I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. I really wish banana cheesecake was a thing, or if it is, I've never had it. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Halag's might and prosperity. That's it! I've come up with a new prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only Royal Blood, a song by a band I can't remember the name of. Actually, that might be a band. I think that the band that does, so come on over, go scary man. I don't know the words. I remember hearing it in like a Forza Horizon game at some point. Only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. Well, you mean to say that these two are descended from Allagan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. I don't fucking trust this guy. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Allagan ingenuity. Are they like clones or something? Okay, he literally said it as the first word in the next sentence. What the fuck? Get out of my mind! Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Kind of want to make a new character that's got the red eyes that's an Allagan clone. I don't know why, it just sounds fun. 'Twould seem that the time of concealment is past. Ooh, that lighting. I'm dozing off right now. Honkshu me. Pray accept our apologies, and pray accept our waking sands. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. Yeah, that's fair. If it please you, what's going on? I just woke up. Let us return to the Eight Sentinels. There's much and more to tell. Alright. Fair enough. As long as there's no filler bullshit during this storyline, that'll be nice. Because, like, I really, really dislike when this game does filler stuff. Like, oh yeah, you've just opened this and you've just found out these people are clones. Now go and see the sylphs down in the forest, because they've got some problems with a wild hog that's killing their crops. Like, why? Why am I doing this? Let me continue the storyline. It's cool. It's interesting. I want to know about whatever the hell the Alag stuff is. Very well. It's heckin' cool. Huh. How weird. Seven Hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Oh? Her face. Oh? As he turned around. Ooh, banana. And he's just looking at Sid's dick. I mean, what? Come, Garland, and you know what kind of way I mean. You know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? Alright, well. Here you go! An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you. One single elegant tombstone for endgame. Don't spend it all at once! For anyone that doesn't know, elegant tombstones are an endgame currency. And a deal more besides. It used to be the the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion. I nearly read that as the Ziv, like XIV, like Ziv, or so, Exiv, or something. But it's yours now, I wish you joy of it. This is just a crayon. I look forward to working together, old friend. I like the idea that Nero is just like, even though he's probably not that old, he's just this senile man that has no idea what's going on. So he actually did just give him a crayon, and Sid's like, what the fuck? You know? Sometimes I like to make up little stories about the characters in some of these playthroughs that I do. If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. Here's a 62-minute cutscene. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Bang Bros, may wish to be present. No, I said I would like presents. I wish for presents. Where's that damn Santa Claus? Speaking of which, Christmas event coming up soon in the game, so I will be recording that soon. Looking forward to that. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldesian. Nay, we are but men. Rock! Ah! Shout out to a tribute by the band. Oh god, by the band Tenacious D. No, even though Jack Black seems a little bit these days. I kind of fell out of love with Jack Black, to be honest, in recent years. I don't know if there's been an update on any of that stuff though, so I don't know. We are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through elegant technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit elegant history. Pray bear with us. I like bears. The elegant empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. Have we heard this song before so far in A Realm Reborn? Also, is that like headpiece clipping through her hair? I don't know. I think it is just a little bit. It's the only problem with some headpieces in this game. Wait, is she a human Highlander? A Hyur Highlander, I mean. Because from what I remember, that hairstyle I think is only available on a Highlander. I'm confused. Unless maybe they can use those hairstyles for any character, I guess. But I don't know. When it comes to side characters. That glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of elegant pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the 9 limitless energy produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the elegant civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Alak to greatness. Amon was his name, and he believed... Amon from fucking Yakuza? I don't want to fight him. That guy always kicks my ass. He believed that the Amon clan, should I say, always kicks my ass. More than one. And he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean the founding fathers of America. I mean Emperor Zandi. None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two elegant emperors named Xander. It is commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think that the two were in fact one and the same. Aye, Xander returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Amon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under elegant dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war... I got really confused then, because I thought the voice was freaking Nero. Xander turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness again? Seven hells, what is it with megalomaniac rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Xander is very much alive. Within Syrcus Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the fourth Umbral Era. Wow, that's beautiful. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty elegant empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Xander's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Like my sister or whatever here, who was going Hongshu Mimimi a few moments ago. Eras came and went, and I'm talking about Taylor Swift there. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the Earth. Its descent triggered the seventh umbral calamity, and the wake in which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. Oh, that's cool. That moment, Emperor Xander awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Interesting. That feels like spoilers for the Alliance Raid, in my opinion. We just saw, like, chunks of the entire Alliance Raid, which is kind of weird. Tis for no other. I'm guessing Nero's after that empire, or after that power, or he wants to team with Xander. One or the other. I don't trust him. 'Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Xander's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Xander, We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Katone, we are confident we can end Xander's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the student's Baldesian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will we do, Katone? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens that you're an expert at saving it. I don't know. Do an alliance raid, I guess. And instead of an alliance raid. I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. You have our eternal gratitude. Together let us see the Elegant Empire's dark past laid to rest. Alright, when do we do the raid? It's like playing Metal Gear Solid 4 sometimes with this game. Like, it's all really interesting, don't get me wrong. My ADHD though is like, okay, I wanna get on with this now. It's been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Elegant civilization, but what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Ugh. Truth be told, it pains me to think that the Tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Une and Doga, living, breathing Elegants. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Syrcus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Katone, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I will have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say this includes Emperor Xander himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Syrcus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. Haha. Bye. Sid just suddenly... and then it just cut off. Hey. See you. Nero, we really should talk. I'm still in love with you. Okay. That was weird. What were they talking about in the background? Oh, he doesn't love me anymore. I'm gonna go after him. Okay. Wait, there is something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean that I am a clone? I'm like really bunged up right now. It's really annoying. You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The elegant eye, you called it, but to us it is the royal eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it is a coincidence. Does it matter what race it is? Because, like, the human, the clones, so they might have been cloned to be human, but I don't know. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. My hand still smells like blueberries. Alright, well. So, do we take on the tower now, or is it going to be a quest to go inside the tower, I guess? Alright, so it's actually been a little while since I recorded the last part. I basically just didn't have time to continue and ended up having to stitch the two parts together. So this is KingFishOcean saying hello. As you can see, I'm actually now in 7.4, so I have a new hairstyle, because of course I do. Just figured I'd explain that real quick in case you're like, huh? What? But yeah, so I mean, this is the 7.4 update now. This doesn't really apply to whatever's going on in the story, I just figured I'd mention it. But anyway, getting back into it. I just didn't have time to do the entirety of Syrcus Tower, so I decided to split it into like to do two videos, then just like merge them together and render them off. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I'm quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there's been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. Syrcus Tower awaits us. Yes, we're not evil, I swear. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Xander himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. That's it! I've come up with a new facility. Alright, so I was this close to unlocking, well, I say unlocking, from doing the raid, I guess. It's kind of nice, though. It means that I don't have to sit through, like, a bunch of cutscenes and, like, potential filler stuff. Where it's like, well, actually, Sid needs your help. I want to get, oh, what was his name again? The other guy, I forgot his name. Anyway, I want to get him a Christmas present, you see? I need you to help me to pick out a present for him. And it's like, ah! You know, like, for crying out loud. Anyway. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this. Because one of the problems I had with the first Crystal Tower raid with Labyrinth is that it took like a good couple of like days or something, or weeks, I can't remember how long it was at this point, to actually get a game when I had time to record. So I was like, ah. So I'm hoping this doesn't take absolutely goddamn forever. Very quickly in the meantime, I can mention the fact that because we're now in the 7.4 update, we can now have restrictionless glamours, which is so good! Like, I haven't changed the outfit that I'm currently wearing. I didn't want to make everything look completely different, you know? We're currently in the Christmas event. I actually just got finished up recording the Christmas event. The Starlight Celebration, which I have decided that, because the events are usually, like, their own little separate thing in this game, I'm cutting them off from the main storyline series, so they're just their own separate videos from now on, in case you're wondering. So, I would usually have Christmas event, this is part 46, and then this episode will be part 47 or something. But I'm not counting the events anymore, so they will be, like, their own separate thing. Can I really not do glamours in New Game Plus mode? Oh my god, I hate the restrictions on this mod. But anyway, so like, as you can see here, this glamour is for a summoner, but now I can have a bard, like, jacket. I love that outfit. I think it looks freaking awesome, personally. I guess I can just show it, really, but yeah. So I have this now, as like a summoner with my cool book. Very, very cool. Absolutely love this. So that's fantastic. And then, like, my red mage... Oh, right, yeah, I still actually do have it set. I have this with, like, this crafting chest piece on, which has got these, like, feathers, which goes nice with, like, the feather cap. The only bit that's a bit weird is the weird, like, ether canister, lantern, whatever the hell that's meant to be on the front. But, I don't mind it. But, yeah, so, like, I can have, like, whatever I want now. I even have, like, the Reaper hands from Dawn Trail, I believe. So, very, 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 very cool. I absolutely love this goddamn update. I think those are two of the only outfits that I think I've changed so far. I actually quite like a lot of my other outfits, so I haven't changed a lot of them. Oh, Gunbreaker I've changed as well. I've got this, like, almost like a naval captain kind of outfit, but in white, because I colour code all of my classes, because I'm strange like that. So I have, like, white, gold and bits of blue, or like white and bronze, I guess, or brown, whatever, like sandy brown or whatever. So that's very cool. Love that as well. I can't remember what else I might have changed. That's my Christmas glam, by the way, for this year. This is my blue mage glam now. The arms sort of don't match the jacket, I'll admit, but I love those arms too much. But that's my new blue mage glam. Although I still need to actually level blue mage, but yes! But I find it really boring to play blue mage, if I'm being honest, just because it's a lot of just grinding random fights. Like, just grinding mobs for hours on end, and I just can't be bothered. I need to ask my clanmates if they'll help me power level. just so I can get to max level and hopefully be able to get some of the exclusive blue mage glams, and then I'll be happy. I don't care about anything to do with blue mage after that. I feel like I'm going to feel the same way about Beastmaster when that comes out as well. That it's probably just going to be a chore to sit through. So I might, if there's like decent power leveling methods for Beastmaster when that comes out, I might join some of my clanmates and see if anyone wants to like have like a farming sesh. Have like a sesh. Yeah. But anyway. God fuck, every time! There's always one! There's always one that freaking doesn't press accept, and then you oh god damn it. And then I end up stuck back in a queue again. God damn it. I hate people, they suck. But yeah, I think that... Oh, I did change this ever so slightly. This is my Dark Knight glam. But I don't know what I want to do with this, because, like, I have this really goddamn cool sword. that is a super rare drop as well. I freaking love this sword. It's so gorgeous. With like the sakura petals coming off of it. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. So I kind of want to make a Dark Knight glam for this, but like I don't really like Dark Knight being bright pink. It just looks a bit weird. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. And then I don't think I've changed anything else. Oh yeah, I changed this actually. So I'm using the Bard jacket for this, which looks really, really nice in my opinion. And I've got like a magic-related horns that I really enjoy, and like summoner boots and stuff, and like magic pants. Not a single thing here apart from the axe actually belongs to the warrior class, but I love it. I think it looks really cool. Because I'm not a big fan of the warrior armor sets, if I'm being honest. I like the Dawn Trail one, but that's about it. It's just not my kind of vibe. And then my Expedition 33 cosplay tomorrow comes. And so do I. But hell yeah. My Expedition 33 cosplay, which I love. Which I've got for Viper. That's my Viper glam now. Sage. And then Gunbreaker, as I showed before. That's actually what I'm wearing right now. I look ridiculous. Which is really funny. But yeah, I have my Black Mage glam instead. Anyway, it seems that because one fucking asshole decided to not press ready or leave, as usual, it's reset the goddamn queue! So now I've got to wait again. So I'll hopefully be back when this pops. Oh! Sorry, I had to jump back in here. So something I've been doing in my own time is cosmic exploration, which is crafter-gatherer stuff in, like, on different planets. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't planning on doing any of this stuff in the series, because it's mostly just grinding stuff. I think there's maybe a little storyline to it, but like, I had to jump in because this music is fucking amazing. I've never listened to this before. But I figured while I wait, instead of sitting there staring into space, I'm just going to grind out some missions for a little bit over here while I wait for a Syrcus Tower to happen. Okay, I might turn the mount music back off at some point so I can like hear the music for these different locations. Where the hell am I going? So I guess I'm doing a bit of this in the meantime while I wait. Wait, I've apparently not done this. Where is this? I'm not very good at crafting and gathering, by the way. I kind of just zoned out and grinded it all out, so I don't know how any of the abilities work. I need to watch a video or something to find out how this all works at some point. If you're wondering, I'm looking at the map to see where I am, so then I don't have to shut this, and then I can just fucking get... There you go. Then I can just initiate straight away. So I guess we're doing some of this in the meantime. What am I doing here? I can't read my objectives. Okay, that's great. I can't read what I need to do. That's just great. I'm assuming that I just need to get some of this. Maybe I can do this. God damn it. Alright, well, that was nice while it lasted. How do I abandon? Alright, well, oh well. That was a waste of time. I've got to hear this banging music though. It's awesome. Ooh! Woo! Ah! Alright, good. I was about to have a I was about to flip out. I was about to completely freak out for a second then. I'm like, please stop leaving. I hate when people do this. It's so annoying. Come on, healer. Come on. Come on. There you go. We're in. Finally. Alright, well, you know, maybe it was kind of worth it. I got to check out that cosmic exploration music. Because like I said, I don't play this game with the volume on when I'm playing in my own time. I'm usually, like, watching... I didn't mean to skip that. Force a habit. I think it's just like, here is Syrcus Tower. And then we go, So, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything, but whatever. Now, I'm curious if the music's gonna be... Okay, there we go. Immediately, the music is pretty interesting. I was gonna say, because I feel like the Labyrinth didn't have any unique music, but I might be wrong. Maybe I just didn't realise. Maybe I just didn't notice. Oh yeah, I need to, 1 second. Need to use my XP buffs real quick. I don't know why I used it for an hour. I'm not going to be playing it that long, but whatever. I have plenty, so it's fine. Alright, time to remember how the hell Black Mage works again. I'm probably going to play it very, very badly. So that's great. Once again, I don't actually really understand the mechanics to this dungeon. I kind of just zone out a lot of the time, because you have to play this so many goddamn times. In some of the, in daily roulettes. It drives me insane. Thank you. I really don't like Black Mage, just because of the high, like, cast times. Because, like, you can easily get interrupted. Oh, it's me! Oceanus! I'm in the game! But yeah, it's an absolute pain in the goddamn ass. Sorry, my nose, like, is, like, really itchy right now. I've been meaning to, like, get rid of the beard for a little while. But, I'm doing it before Christmas. And then I can look all nice and dapper, hopefully, before Christmas. So that'll be cool. Merry Christmas, by the way, everyone. I hope you all have great holidays. And if you're watching this past Christmas, hopefully you had a great Christmas in 2025. This is one of the fight sides to this day I do not understand. I don't actually know what the hell you do here. I know that at some point you get sometimes you get a purple orb, and you take it somewhere. That's all I know, as you can see here. That's all I get. And I think you have to bring them to these, as this person is doing, and it, like, powers them up. That's all I know. Otherwise, I think you get, like an ice orb or a fire orb, and I don't know what the fuck you do with those. I don't know if you just bring them over here or what. Why am I just icing repeatedly? That's what I mean. I actually genuinely don't know how Black Mage works. Which is really dumb, because I have a secondary character, which is Black Mage level 100. And yet, I don't know how it works. Like, what is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Can I deliver this? Hey, I did it. Hey! Cool. Look at me learning things. Who would have thought, huh? Not me. I can't remember the difference between the different fires. Is this AoE or is this solo damage? I just use the highest level 1. I just use level 3. I just spam level 3 because I'm like, yeah, sure. I also don't know why we're doing this. Is that bad? No, we're fine. Alright, good. Alright, well that's done. It's the only joy that I get with these raids, is because of the, like, skills and level difference. Even though we are capped at level 50. We can just blast through these raids now, which is really nice for, like, daily leveling and stuff. If you're wondering as well, just to quickly reiterate, I'm playing Black Mage on this because of the fact that Black Mage is only level 52. And this is like a level 50 raid, so I might actually get a little bit of XP for this. Rather than using like a level 100 job and not getting anything. Ooh, this is cool. I have found a lot of the battle music in A Realm Reborn to be a little bit generic sounding, if I'm being honest, though. I'm curious what the Binding Coil raids are going to be like. The music and stuff. I still don't know what Freeze does, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh wait, yeah, I have Flare in this, don't I? God damn it, the goddamn cast times. I mean, this one's a lower cast time, but still. Oh wait, I need to switch, don't I? Yep. Because the enemies die pretty quickly, I'm just forever casting. I probably should just use Scathe, actually. I think Scathe is like an instant hit, so I can just do this. So I'm still dealing damage, I guess. If you're wondering as well, I'm also skipping on every bit of the loot, because I don't need any of it. I don't need any of the loot. And the outfits you can't change the colour of, so I don't care. I'm not interested. It's the same with Heavensward's Alliance raids as well, unfortunately, although those are pretty fun. Wow, that noise. Glaciolabolus. Glassma. What, dude? Anyway. I'm still thinking about the goddamn Christmas episode I just did for the Starlight event. Because I realised that, like 2 months ago I lost my player housing. Big sad. I'm not bothering with the player housing anymore. It just seems like a really annoying system to incentivize you to keep subscribing and keep logging on, and I don't like that personally. If I want to take like a month or two off from the game, I should be allowed to without having the risk of my house going away. You know, it's really frustrating. So I lost my house because I wasn't subscribed to the game for a month. And I also learned today that I also lost all the stuff from my house, because I didn't know, because the game didn't fucking tell me, from what I remember, that there was a time limit to retrieving your possessions. So I lost everything I've ever had, including event items that I had previously earned through some of the events. So I am not in the best of moods with this game today. I don't know why I checked that. So I'm now gonna have to... I'm just sticking with the... with my apartment from now on. I decided if you can have multiple apartments, I might try and get the money to in the game to afford all the apartments in the other locations, and then I can like decorate them all a little bit differently. One of my apartments can specifically be for like event items and stuff, which would be nice. But yeah, so big mad, big sad. Not happy. I could also get apartments for my other characters as well, if I need, like, extra space. But it is going to be quite costly, because I think it is, like, 500,000 gil for every apartment, which is like, oh, that's rough. Are we fighting this dragon? I can't tell what's happening right now. Oh, God. Ah! Ah! No, you not set me on fire. I set you on fire. Alright. I didn't switch properly, I don't think, but oh well. But why am I doing ice again? I don't need to. Ice just helps you build up your MP again. I should probably be doing something else. Anyway. I'm so excited to get into Heavensward, though. I can say right now I do have plans in 2026 to majorly push this series a bit more. And try, if I can, I would like to at least do like an episode or two a week. Or a couple of episodes a week if I can. There might be a slight break here and there if a big new game comes out that I want to play. Oh, this guy's drip is like so cool. Like, look at this. It's so weird. But like, interesting, you know? And every time I see his name, Amon, I think of Yakuza. This is the Amon clan. Oh wait, I think I need to switch to get my goddamn thingy back. And switch back, so I'm out of energy anyway. I also have no idea how this works. I love these enemies though. Look at these enemies over here. They're called Cum Cum. They're called Cum Cum. Oh god, the targeting. I didn't switch my filter to enemies. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not good at this game. I do have massive struggles these days with ADHD, and I can't properly focus, or... What do I do with this? Uh-oh. I don't know what I do with this. I guess I'll just run away for a while and hope for the best. What if I do this? Nope. Alright, I guess I just run away till it goes... Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Just gonna do a couple of scaves for a moment. There we go. I'm still confused because you can break those ice blocks. And sometimes, annoyingly, people will do it to be dickheads. I don't know why I used Lucid Dream and I can just use ice. But yeah. And I don't actually know how you even break them. I've never done it. So I don't get that. It's weird. I do gotta say though, Scylla's robe, kinda cool. It's kinda cool. Can't deny that. Ah, final boss. Alright, sweet. I literally went to press the skip button for a second, then I completely forgot. What was this guy called again? You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. It looks like a Kuma. Actually, he looks like Asura from Asura's Wrath. Wild. Oh, you can teleport. Cast your lot! That's for the loot. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed, and I couldn't read that! Because apparently, Japan thinks we can read at the speed of sound. Jess actually, my girlfriend, actually mentioned to me the other day that she thinks the reason why that might be the case is that maybe, like, Japanese, like, letters are shorter so you can read them quicker. And maybe that's why, like, the English, like, takes longer to read, basically. And because of that, like, they haven't, like, they've timed everything to the Japanese, subtitles and like dialogue and not so much to like the English or other languages, which is potentially a valid theory. So let me know in the comment section if that's the case, but it drives me insane because I didn't get to read what he said once again. Oh my god, that's loud. Why did I switch elements? I keep doing that when I've got, like, no energy. Or, like, no MP. I have no magician points. 1 second, let me cast this off. Alright, everybody gather up! Everybody stack up! Just gonna use scaves, because I'm gonna need to get the fuck out of here. Alright, then we run. I thought I was still flying for a second then. I feel like this is one of the easiest bosses, like, possibly of this whole thing. Like, this guy is a cakewalk. I imagine back in the day when this first came out, it was probably, like, quite difficult, I'd imagine. But I don't know. Ah, it's so loud! Why are you so loud? Yes, oh, that's why. Because he's literally, like, launching fucking meteors at us. Oh, there's one left. Get it! Get it! There you go. Hell yeah. Everybody stack the hell up. I think I'm in. I'm gonna move a bit further in just in case. And then move. Oh god. I messed that up a little bit. Oh well. Easy enough to dodge, luckily. And finished. They didn't even get the LB off. They didn't even get the limit break off, I don't think. Bye-bye. I like the glam of the character to the right of me. Like the blue. I really like this new hairstyle, I can't deny it. I got 40 tombstones. Give a player commendations to the healer. I got all the loot. God damn it, I didn't want it. I got everything basically, and I didn't want any of it because I don't need any of it. Ah, I'll just sell that, I guess. God fucking damn it, and I've got a lot of spam in my inventory probably. Oh well, I guess I can sell it, I suppose. For very little more, well, for a tiny amount of money, but whatever. Just gotta sort my inventory real quick, because now I've got a load of junk in there that I don't want. There's that. That's not from this raid, but I'm gonna get rid of that anyway. Anywho. Alright, that's Syrcus Tower. Or Syrcus Tower? One or the other. If it was Syrcus Tower, it would be my home. Ah, the throne is mine! Oh. I swear to God, if this is you, Red Mask, I forget what the guy was called. Katone. Can we talk about the ominous purple portal we just saw? Or whatever the fuck it was, like the rift in reality? You did it! You defeated Emperor Xande! Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly you are the champion we had hoped for, Katone. Now join us, we can rule the galaxy! I mean... With Emperor Xande now in an eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. I need to change that voice. Because it's wrecking my throat. Oh, he's in his... Why are you in your armor? Fucking useless motherfucker. You didn't help at all. What are you playing at now, Nero? I'm looking at my compass. In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. Ugh. I hate my ex-boyfriend. There are two ways that we may steal our Syrcus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world, or cripple its ability to produce energy. Oh, my lip is so itchy right now. A choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Dogra and I must needs attend to a task at the Waking Sands. Prey returns the Waking Sands. Anyway. Is that what you're here to do? Because it's a bit soft. Oh, my nose is so itchy right now, what the hell? Nero's just like, I have a Tamagotchi, it needs feeding. That distortion, what is it? The power that... the power that Xande sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, our people call it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Voidsent. Voidsent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Xande entered into an unholy covenant in Dark Souls. He would open a gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect, however. Being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Xande sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga. Finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Nero's in the background like, which way is north? I'm trying to find the end portal. He's playing Minecraft. I don't trust Nero. I feel like he's up to something dodgy and nefarious. Yep. Oh, be still, my beating heart! For a moment I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. Yeah, this son of a bitch. What are you going on about? The Covenant is everlasting. Uh-oh. Not the Dark Hussy! What the fuck? Oh, is that like dark versions of... Or is it them or is it more of the people? Interesting, we've got a fight on our hands. My head. Oh, God. Oh, they're like the minions of Xander, I guess. And so Mericidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under elegant rule. And yet, with every dream that comes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, that's a badass line. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Ugh, my voice. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my infinite sadness. It's a Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness reference. My fear. And my hunger. It's a great game. I played it on the channel, don't you know? What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Undertale? Let all be returned to nothingness. Seems like a fun guy. Seems like he'd be great at parties, you know? Well. Hell yeah! Good job, Graha. Good shot. Tony, pull yourself together. There's no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? My hand stinks. It smells like blueberries again. Not now, damn it. Whoa, good dodge. Oh, hell yeah, we're getting some Sid action. Let's go. Is he a machinist? Oh, it looked like he had a revolver. Oh, even Nero's helping out. Is he going to use this devil trigger? It's a Devil May Cry reference. Anyway. Hell yeah, and he's got a gunblade, like a gunbreaker. Which came way later on in this game, but still. Nero, they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. Your japes, and I can't think of another word. Anyway, I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. The staffs are kind of cool, though. Something controls them. A void scent, no ordinary one at that. Doga. Oh, God. Help, I'm being taken by the Dark Hussy. By the Corvussy. Oh, shit, this isn't good. Confound it, without them, there's no way to master the darkness. The power is mine! So the enemy of our enemy is our friend for now. Damn, good one. Maybe take your weapon back first. How romantic. Oh, he's being pulled in as well. Oh, shit! Nero! Sid, before I go, I want to say, What was he gonna say? What was he going to say? The Covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Seems cool. Oh, well, that's nice at least. Quick, everybody take their gear. We can sell it. Or we can deconstruct it for crafting materials. Damn it! The rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the Find and consult Rambros. Or Bang Bros, as I prefer to call them. Call him, I mean. I forget that because Bros is in his name, it's not two dudes. It's just one. Alright, well. You know what? It's probably faster to just go back to Revenant's Toll again. Alright, I'm back. I also turned off the mount music, finally. So there'll be no more farming music. It was nice while it lasted. All this happened within the tower. God's preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. I see his character has not been updated. Because, that's some janky looking clothing there. The more powerful the being, the larger the gates must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem that Xander sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though void scent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears and my hungers, but we do not even know whether our friends are still alive. Damn it! I feel so helpless. I keep, like, slipping with the voices. I can't remember if I gave Sid more of, like, an American-style voice, or if he was still British, but with, like, a gruffer voice. I feel like it was more like a British, but I can't remember. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. Or Unny. We share the same eye, it is true. But that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission. A mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides. My hand smells like blueberries. We cannot leave matters as they are. As long as Xander's Dark Covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since meeting Une and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Alag. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. Interesting. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. I, and that bastard Nero as well, my goddamn ex-boyfriend. If only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it, and the left of it. You're a pretty good boxer, what can I say? Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Unai are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I keep fucking changing the voice. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. That's the spirit. Hell yeah. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now at the Waking Sands while you can, and when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Katone, mark my words. Alright, I'm guessing that's where that would have ended, and then you would have waited a little while for the next patch, I would assume. Yeah, for World of Darkness. So I'll be doing that in the next episode of the series. But yeah, so there we go. Syrcus Tower complete. That's part 2 of the Crystal Tower. The next part is the last part of Crystal Tower. So we'll be finishing the Crystal Tower series. And then I'll be going on to the Binding Coils of Bahamut, which is the raid series. So that has a lot more fights, a lot more things going on, but I am going to be sort of speeding through them. Because I can quickly show that, like, you've got, like, these different turns, basically. You've got the Binding Coil, the second coil, and the final coil. I can't do that one because I'm guessing I'm not high enough item level. But yeah, so I'll be doing this after I finish the next episode. I'll be doing turns 1 through 4. Well, sorry, 1 through 5 in episode 1. And then 1 through 4 in episode 2. And then 1 through 4 for the final one in episode 3. and splitting that up as well, so it's not like a massive, because it's a struggle to record the entirety of it in one go, because that's like 4 or 5 hours of non-stop recording that I have to do, so I prefer to kind of split them into episodes, and just do each individual section, like each tier of it, I guess. So that will be the first of the raids in this game, which are very different compared to the later raids. Because later raids are just boss fights with a storyline, whereas these actually have like a little more going on, where you make your way through like these different like paths. That one doesn't even have a boss fight, like it's insane. But I will be doing those at level 100 and kind of just powering my way through them. As boring as I know as that might be, I'm more interested in just doing the storyline, and no one ever tends to play these raids, so I don't really want to try and find people for that, you know. So I would rather just get through it and be able to do the storyline. The story is what I'm mostly interested in. And then we will finally be at Heavensward, which at the end of the Binding Coil episode, I am going to be watching the trailer for Heavensward. So that's going to be awesome. We're going to get a little bit of a sneak preview of what's going to be going on there. So that's going to be really cool. And then we'll be in Heavensward, and that'll be freaking awesome. So I'm very, very excited about that. But anyway, let me know what you think about this episode or the Crystal Tower in the comment section down below. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!